We're back, y'all.
We're back.
We're back like we
Let's,
never left.
let's do it again.
Let's
Yeah,
do this again.
you're probably gonna jump up to like 100 real quick, and then it's gonna drop down. But this time you should remain like around 30, 40.
Yeah, I think part of the issue was my internet connection. So, because that's what happened. It said my internet connection went bad. See. All right, y'all. So we're talking about architecture. So the thing is, uh, there's a lot of similarities in the architecture found all around this continent, right? People act like they don't know who built what, you know, but it's well documented who built things. There's well documented where architecture came from, where it was like who was influenced by what and things of that nature. So we're gonna break that down. Boom, yours said that it was the internet. A piece, Kiwi. A piece. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, America is full of a lot of things. This is the old world. That's that's what that goes without being said. But I'm gonna say it because some people don't know because they were miseducated. Rockefeller did a number on you, but we're here to snap you out of it and wake you up out of the frenzy of
Facts, bro.
chaos, which is miseducation. Say that again.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we have the most obelisks in the world, more than Egypt over there. You know, the most.
Exactly.
This is Florida, so people can see. There's one in San Jose, California. There's one in Texas. There's one in South Dakota. It's everywhere, all across America. We have tons of them. That's Virginia. That should tell people something. That should tell people like America is indeed the true old world. We're not just lying and trying to get fame on here. We're telling you guys the truth because the Rothschild narrative is failing, and the out of Africa theory is also failing. So what are we gonna do when these things fail? We have to tell the truth.
That's all we can do. But like at this time, the only thing that could be told is the truth, and everybody should be on the side of the truth. There should be no reason to see these things. Hey, peace, peace. There should be no reason to see these things and feel any other way than elated. You know, thank goodness for the truth. You know, all praise is due to whoever you give them to because the truth is coming out. Oh, thank you so much. Right? I feel like that should be the only response to this. Now, if you're going against this, then you're going against the so-called thing, the one so-called thing that we all know to be true. Nature, nature wins. Nature always wins. If you leave a building abandoned, nature's gonna win. Nature's gonna overtake that building, no matter what you do. Like if you just leave it there, like a piece C3. If you leave it there and don't mess with it, nature's gonna take over that whole joint. Sooner or later, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know what you're looking at. Have y'all heard of that? Put a one in the comments if you heard of nature taking over. Maybe y'all don't hear me. If you heard of nature taking over, put a one in the comments. Like nature taking over a building. Like if you don't cut the grass, or if you don't if you abandon a town, you come back years later. There will be trees and vines and all kind of. You won't even be able to see some of the stuff that was there before.
Hey, thanks, C3.
I say that to say, now I don't know the accuracy of this picture to be exact. You know, I'm sure it's an exaggeration, but this is just to give you an idea of the concept, right? This is for conceptual purposes. All right, this is for conceptual purposes only. That these things are happening. All right, it's documented that they have dug pyramids, that they've dug temples, that they've dug all kind of things out of being buried. We all know about the mud floods, right? We know about the mud floods. Dohiyi, that's peace. Dohiyi means peace. Dohiyi, Dohiyi. Yeah, what mud flood? Don't nobody know about the mud flood. But look, so basically, this I'm just showing y'all this so y'all can get an idea. I think there's hidden shit all over America, right? But America has the most pyramids in the world. Ask David; he can verify that. We know David is a trusted source, right? Hey, thanks, y'all. I really like these hearts. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so as we were saying before it was cut off, the first pyramids ever built are regarded as step pyramids. They changed the title of them to mounds, and they just did it just so they can say like, oh, these aren't pyramids, they're mounds. But when you look and you look up the definition and you check the research on them, they were pyramids. So the step pyramids were the first pyramids, and no place have them more than in the Americas. So that should tell people something. If we have the most step pyramids, we were first. Because by scholarly work, they always tell us the first pyramids were indeed the step pyramids. What's up, Tab?
Boom. They were indeed the step pyramids. All right, now this is another one that's for this is for your eyes. All right, this is for visual purposes. All right, but they did find pyramids. All right, along the Colorado River basin. Okay, that's what this is. The pyramids of the Colorado River basin. Peace, highly favored. Highly favored. You like that song? Never would have made it without you. I would have lost it all. That's my favorite. That's my favorite one. Dang, Goosen, you racist. That was crazy. Spooked by the back door. Hey, but yeah, let's get into it.
Hey, did you mute me just now? Or am I getting muted by TikTok?
Oh, maybe TikTok did it. I didn't.
Okay. Nah, I was saying, right? Like, how do they come in here with their feelings? They be like, oh, like they just get upset right off the sudden. Hey, you spook.
Yeah, ain't that crazy? Like goodness gracious, just got here. All right, look, Bull's Head Dam building. The Chuckawalla Development Company has a force of men at work at the proposed site of a dam at Bull's Head, below pyramid. All right, below a pyramid on the Colorado River, 30 miles west of Kingman. The work of drilling the river bed in search of the bedrock will take some time. Da 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 da. All that shit. Right? Dang man, where's my other thing? But y'all see that? There was a pyramid found, right? And they built a dam below the pyramid. right, on the Colorado River. But they'll never tell you about these things. And then they'll turn it into some kind of like attraction. I don't know what it is. Somebody could probably find it if they looked it up. I didn't look into it, but either they. All right. So there's this show on Netflix. It's a Netflix special. Um, or maybe it's a Food Network. Yeah, it's a Food Network, and it was called Finding Finding Mexico, and it had Eva Longoria or one of them, and they went to this place. It was a site out there. It was somewhere in Mesoamerica. It was a site out there, and they had broke down a temple out there. All right, they knocked the temple down and repurposed it to make a Catholic, like a cathedral. All right, so I'm just letting y'all know that this shit happens. So this right here, they found it, and if it ain't nothing now, then that means they knocked it down. They used it. Ask the people in Mississippi, like the bricks that are by the Mississippi River. Those are repurposed. Those aren't even the original purpose of those bricks. And you can ask anybody that lives out there. They can verify this information that I'm giving you right now.
You know what? I can show you the pyramid that they took it from. Give me 1 second.
Exactly. Not just making this shit up.
Yeah, so this is the pyramid that they took it from. This is the original pyramid, because they didn't want America to be the real Egypt. So you could take a screenshot of this. This is the Centennial Pyramid, Memphis, Tennessee. They took those bricks and they made it like a pavement.
There you guys go. Get your screenshot if you want it.
Peace.
Hey, hey, I don't know. Tia, she if you mention Mississippi, she just pops up.
I see that.
So,
Hey,
so, I don't know how y'all be knowing.
that's crazy.
I was trolling on TikTok and I just heard it like it wasn't instinctual.
That was cool though. I liked it.
But nah, y'all, what David is telling y'all is 100% true. If you come to Memphis, that very picture you see right there, you will find it in the archives records downtown. Um, any city in the U.S. that has cobblestone road, regardless of what the cobblestone looks like, you had a pyramid that was torn down, and they used the bricks to lay the cobblestone. They can't even tell you how they formed, let alone what they used to make the brick with. They'll give you all kind of details about this. Oh, they did this, and that. It's simple. It's red clay dirt. That's all they did. Now,
See, there's that.
I ain't getting in Bass Pro Shop. I don't even want to go in Bass Pro Shop no more. Because that's what they reconstructed the new pyramid to be. Bass Pro Shop is metal. Um, when I do get the chance, like I got to go to work tomorrow night, if my tire is fixed, I will go downtown and I will go live to show y'all that blue beam that literally shoots up in the sky every night. They
I
harness
think
free energy every night.
I think I've driven past that on my way to Texas. Could I be mistaken?
You probably seen it.
Yeah.
If you coming across that bridge from West Memphis, Arkansas, back into downtown Memphis, you see it. You
Uh-huh.
can't miss it.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. On the 40, on my way to Texas, right, on like
Yep.
I end up like I it takes me through Louisiana and everything, right?
But I'm gonna capture a photo of that doggone building right next to the pyramid to show David that building is still sitting there. It ain't been reconstructed. It ain't been torn down. That building is literally still sitting there. Now they've been upgrading downtown.
See,
They didn't say what the light was for. They just said it was a light that it was used to light up the pyramid to direct people and guide people towards Bass Pro Shop. But we all know this bullshit. I
Hey,
am
look,
not that
hey,
damn
y'all gonna.
crazy. Y'all ain't did that to direct nobody no damn well.
All right, look, y'all. It gets deeper than that. So we just talked about pyramids, right? Hey, that's hey. I brought. Hey, look, y'all. I make live truth.
I might have to order some. My husband got lots.
I made this. I made it. Hey, look. I can't talk about it, but I made this piece. This piece. Y'all gonna see it soon. The person that ordered it might. Oh wait, yep. See, Wild Indian ordered it, so I can't. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing. Hey, look. All right, so this right here is the University of Bristol. All right, Department of Historical Studies, best undergraduate dissertations of 2010. All right, Moors in Mesoamerica, because people try to act like they don't know who is who in the world. But we're gonna break it down because we have time for that today. All right, y'all. Listen right here. The writings of conquistadors and missionaries in the New World. Now we know that America's not the New World, right? We do know that. Hold on. Hey, for the people that are requesting to come up, I'm not letting y'all up for the purpose of me reading. I don't want y'all to block out the words. So y'all just gotta give me a second or give me some time. All right. New World are littered with the description of Indians that allude to a familiar foe. All right. The familiar foe. All right. Y'all see right there? Y'all see where I'm reading? The writings of conquistadors and missionaries in the New World are littered with, right, descriptions of Indians that allude to a familiar foe. The familiar foe is the Moors, all right? This right here, this is during the time of 1492, all right? The Moors are the foe, right? And when they met with the Indians were so much like the Moors that it just reminded them immediately of, y'all see, y'all reading it with me, right? All right. In the second of his letters addressed to the Spanish sovereign, Hernan Cortes described the marketplace of Tenochtitlan as like the silk market of at Granada. All right. Another conquistador was struck by the Indians' very beautiful mosque, exemplifying the tendency to compare buildings in New Spain to those constructed by the Moors in Al Andalus. Now y'all know what Al Andalus is? That's Spain, y'all. Al Andalus is the Moorish name for what we call today Spain. You know what I'm saying? But do y'all hear what's going on right here? There's all right. So um they told you that when they got to this continent, right? They found savages, right? Press a one if you learned that when they got here they found naked savages. Put a one in the comments. Come on, y'all, work with me.
But that would be that would be wrong because we're the ones that gave the world cotton. So we
Exactly.
couldn't.
So of course we had shirts. Hey, look. All right. So they told you that they found nothing but naked savages running around with no form of education. Right? That's what they told you in school. But right here we're reading that the conquistadors, they were struck by the Indians' very beautiful mosque. So, you know what I'm saying? I hey, I guess you're a savage Neanderthal crazy man running through the woods, but every once in a while you take a break to build beautiful mosque. That sounds right. That
Yeah,
makes
after a
sense, right?
while they gotta. Yeah, after a while they gotta like yield on the lies, man. Like to say like we were just running around naked when you know
This is
that.
y'all. I gotta put my kids in the tub. I'll be right
Oh yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, when you know that we actually clothed the whole world with cotton. United States of America became the richest nation on earth because of cotton.
Exactly,
It was called white gold. That's what it was called. You can check.
exactly.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. Today, like how you see things are made in India and stuff like that. Originally, things were always made here. They just kind of like exported it and put like things in China. They put things in the India over there just to make it seem as if it was always from there. But in fact, when you look at the logistics, it's all from here. No one can hear me? No one at all?
Yeah, bro, we're not. I mean, you can hear you, but it just sounds really. It's real hard.
Oh shit, I hate this headphone, man. I just got this headphone.
Hey, come on, listen to me, y'all. The blurring. Are y'all listening? Hey, I'm telling y'all, the way these things could be broken down. You understand me? Like, I have a folder about Mesoamerica with like 200 slides. I'm telling y'all, man. Like, look at me. Do I look like I'm playing with y'all? 200 slides, man. Like Mesoamerica, man. Like, don't be from Mesoamerica and come here talking to me about anything. All right, look, the blurring of Indian and Moor was not limited to architectural expressions, but also arose in dramaturgy. All right, so that's like a play. All right, like it's a drama. All right, a play entitled "The Conquest of Jerusalem," organized by the Mendicant Orders of Tlaxcala in 1539. Saw a reenactment of an epic battle between Christian and Muslims, in which Fray Mordelina informs us troops of Castilla a Leon. That's the Castle of Leon, right? Right. So the Castle of Leon is important because um, it, right. There's another book I could bring it up, but I can't find it right now. But the Palace of Leon, it had like thousands and thousands and thousands of volumes of information. And when the Christians took over, they destroyed all the information and they only left a few um a few books, all right, which were all dramaturgies and liturgical, which is like Christian doctrine, all right? That's what it was that they left behind. Um anyway, da 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 made up the vanguard with real weapons and standards alongside Indians, all right? And also casting the natives as Moors. The Spanish reveal much of how Islam continued in effect to affect them in the New World. The popular genre of play has been analyzed by historians as mere cultural hangovers from Spain's Islamic past. So when they came over here and they created plays, they would use the indigenous people of America to play the parts of the Moors because they were the same. They just considered them to be the same people. All right, all right. Clearly, all right. We're gonna go down here to the highlighted part. All right. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? All right, but look, hold on. We're gonna go up a little bit more. Hold on. The continuing tendency for Christians to evoke their Moorish rivals in a range of mediums in the New World reveals the importance of Al-Andalus and the struggle to interpret the nature of the Indians as well as their primary goal of liberating Jerusalem. Clearly, the discourse of similitude favored by both missionary and soldier alike is a theme that is not confined to the writings of the Spanish but to a wider range of cultural products than historians have so far admitted. Thus, dramaturgy and architecture can be used to highlight the way in which the Spanish treated Moors and Indians as the same race. Do you understand? A peace, peace original. Highest vibrations to you as well. Hey, are y'all hearing what I'm saying right now?
Yeah, I definitely hear you.
Shit is crazy. Hey, look, the description of Indian clothes and buildings decorated in a Moorish fashion, along with comparisons linking Indian to more reflected, you know, uh, an inability to rationalize new surroundings and experiences. They couldn't. They they're saying that the similarities were so on point that they couldn't even rationalize that they were in a new world to them, a new world to them, because it was so similar. But look, anybody that's doubting this, I have more to show you to prove it. If this ain't enough, we're gonna get to it. Somebody's been lying, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it. All right, y'all. Look, y'all see this right here? Y'all see this building? What did I just read to y'all, man? Like, are y'all listening? Are y'all listening to what I just read? Exemplifying the tendency to build beautiful what? I just want to make sure y'all are paying attention. I don't want to be up here wasting my time. They exemplified the tendency to build beautiful mosque. God dang, class. I guess I'm just talking out my ass. Thank you, boom. Somebody. Maybe I should have gave y'all more time, but I was losing faith. They exemplified the tendency to build beautiful mosque. What does this look like to y'all? This is Zacatecas, all right? This is in Mesoamerica. This is a beautiful mosque. Who do y'all think built that? Huh? Be for real. Huh? Who do y'all, matter of fact, is that, I mean, we could keep going. I want y'all to understand, all right? So when y'all see Moorish architecture or Tartarian architecture, so it's not just like we know that it's going to be like that structure at the top, right? Like that dome with the point. We know that, right? But it's also the walkways, the arcs, right? Right here, like this. We know that that's the Moorish architecture as well, correct? Hey, I'm gonna let y'all up. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all up. I just don't want to let nobody up while I'm switching through things because I don't want y'all to block nothing. Hey, hit the like button, y'all. Damn, I got one share. Damn, how crazy. Hey, Blue, the indigenous people in America. Look, we're gonna get into all that. I figured somebody was gonna ask that question. Watch this. Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue. Don't go nowhere. You see that, Blue? The fact is, perhaps, scarcely worth noticing, but the aristocracy of the early inhabitants of North America, described as Indians and Moors by the settlers, are designated emperors, kings, and dukes by the writers of the 16th and 17th century. Yes, man, you are absolutely right, Blue. You are absolutely right. You see that? Yeah, he looks fly, don't he, with that feathers and feather going on. peep the headdress. You feel me? But yeah, but we know. So he said if we could agree to take the fezzes and turbans off the Moors' heads and the sandals from off their feet, and you know, the severe punishment and all that stuff, right? We all know about that, right? At the Continental Congress, right? Do we know about that?
Yeah,
All
I know
right,
about it.
all right. Listen, hey, this is from this book right here, right?
Somebody doesn't know about it. Can you hear me at all? Am I
Yeah,
still low?
I can hear you. Somebody doesn't know about it. All right, so I'm about to read from this book, y'all. The Great Masonic Secret. Would it be easier if I point the camera at the book so y'all could read it with me? That's how Fat Bass did it. It was beautiful. But it doesn't matter. Hey, look, the Fez. Oh yes. So George Washington agreed to take the turban and fezzes. This is just a side note, a sidebar. We're just gonna go. Hold on. We're just gonna do this little sidebar real quick.
Yeah, did you need me to do something? While my mic is working at least? 'Cause you said you wish my
Oh,
mic was working.
damn, I can't remember now.
All right. Well, I'm here.
All right, so all right, the Fez. Let me try to make this. Can y'all see that good?
Yeah, I see it.
All right, so when they said that they were taking the fezzes and turbans off the Moors, it's deeper than it even seems. And I just want y'all to know that it's a deeper purpose. And I want y'all to know when they talk about the turbans and the fezzes, it's not really just a Moorish thing. It was just practice of our ancestors, right? Because we wore the turbans when we were around them for cleanliness purposes, as well as spiritual, esoteric purposes, like to protect your crown chakra, to protect your third eye chakra, and also to protect your hair from lice. Literally, all right? Literally. Okay. So they weren't just removing the turbans and fezzes, right? They were removing the matriarchy, right? Listen, because the fez is typically red felt with an indigo black tassel. The fez is the headdress of the ancient ones, the Moabites, the Moors, are also spelled Murs. It is geometrically formed to represent the eternal zodiac. The body at the Fez symbolizes the womb of the cosmos and the womb of woman, mother. All right, the 1 inch finial, which extends out of the center of the Fez, is the number one, and the ninth letter of the phonetic Moorish alphabet. This also symbolizes the navel. All right, the cord extending from the eye symbolizes the universal umbilical cord of the universal life and represents the oneness of all life. It also represents the tie to the source of humanity, Zodiacus, all right? The first woman, all right? I mean, we could get into more of that later. That's not the purpose of the life. But I just want y'all to know that when they say that they took the turbans and fezzes, they're not just talking about, you know what I'm saying? They don't just want us to not dress good. You know what I'm saying? They're defeating the matriarch in every form of fashion. If you're the most powerful being, they have to defeat every inkling of you in the minds of the people that know the power you have, right? Or you could be resurrected. Do you get it? Damn, I got excited in my
Presentation.
not nah, I got excited and my bookmark fell out. But y'all get it? Oh, I found it. I found it. But y'all get what I'm saying, right?
I definitely got what you're saying.
Facts. There's a science behind everything. All right. None of this stuff was done by mistake. All right. That's all I'm saying. None of this stuff was done by mistake. I don't want to stay on this topic for too long. Get back to the architecture. All right. This dude is a square, man. George Washington's a square.
Hey, and check out the fez on the dude behind him. Like that shit is smooth, right? It's bright red,
It's
like
beautiful.
well dressed.
Exactly. He looks better.
Then
He looks
Washington.
better than George Washington does. If y'all are not focused on this, he's the
Wash.
royalty.
Yeah, the royalty. Washington looks like a ragtag compared to that guy behind him.
He does.
And to be
Look,
honest with
his
you,
neck.
yeah, go ahead.
Nah, you straight. Hey, keep going, man.
Um, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, you can continue the lesson, man. I don't want to interrupt you.
All right, look. Hey, he's not
He
the real
said,
George.
"The real George."
Exactly. Hey, look. So that's what I was saying. When you see a Moor, when you see the little Moors in here, like just in the corner like that, that means that there's a hidden message. All right, that's what that represents. Like when you used to see, um, you see all those pictures, and you'll see like their arm in their jacket, so you know that that's a hidden message, right? Like usually you'll see it with what's his name,
Napoleon.
Napoleon, Napoleon, right? Right. These are all secret symbols. All right. So this is letting you know that the Moors had something to do with everything that happened with the government. This is letting you know that he was influenced by Romans. All right, because the Moors are the Romans. This is letting you know that he was not no pale skin. All right, he was not just no pale skin man.
Hey, you know that whack dude that docks people? He said, "Oh, that picture that Napoleon was, the real picture of Napoleon." He's saying, "No, this guy's a Haitian." But the truth of the matter is that guy was Napoleon. That was the real Napoleon. It was a painting of the real Napoleon.
See, that's how they do it.
Dude is a rookie. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's contending against people that study for years, that read all these books, that go to the library. He's just looking on the computer. Oh, I got him, but he doesn't know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. Child of child of the soul. Bro, you always welcome up here if you want to. Just give me a second for anybody. And look, hey, I don't go live often. Hey, Fat Bass, you were I don't know. I should have shared it to you. My bad, man. All right, let's move on from this. We can come back to this later if the live's still rocking. So I'm just bringing this back for everybody that just got here, so y'all can know what the live's about. The live's about architecture. So I guess it's fitting. George Washington makes sense. Uh, Washington Monument, all that stuff. Hey, look, Lex. Now you're gonna be extremely shocked to find out that this is not DC. This is Alexandria, Virginia. This is about 15, 20 minutes south of DC. All right. This is a hidden gem right here. I drive past it all the time. It's right up the street, Lex. It's right up the street. Right. But look, I drive past this place all the time. Now, the reason it's so fitting is because this is George Washington's memorial. Masonic Lodge. All right, y'all want to see what it looks like? What the actual lodge looks like, though? Hey, y'all gotta fuck with me. Y'all want to see what it looks like? And hey, and then after we see what it looks like, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret that's inside. Do y'all want it? Hey, there's a secret inside of there, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it is because I know. I know what the secret is. All right, but the secret is deep. All right, so when I tell you the secret, it's gonna seem like it's just something, but you have to know that it's far deeper than what it seems on the surface. Okay, but first I'm gonna show y'all what the building looks like. Man, that's it right there. That's in Alexandria, Virginia. Hey, right here. So in this section, now they have like a big giant intersection, right? So you can turn up this way, or you can turn out into this way, right? But there's a big intersection. Now, look, I'm trying to tell y'all the way that I was thinking about this is I added every element to it, all right, mentally, so we all could connect, all right? Are y'all with me? Now, do y'all see the building, right? Y'all see the building. Now look at all this area right here. What do y'all think that is? What is all that? On the other side is what y'all just saw. This shit is amazing. I got more. There's more to it, right? That's a mound. There's more under there. There's levels. This is the live. Hey, hold on. Hey, look, for anybody that says that they could build like that, you're talking really basic in your head. You don't understand that. All right. So there's this program called AutoCAD. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but I used to do that. It's buffering. What? My internet, like mine is not saying bad internet connection. Maybe that's you, Selenio.
I see you fine. Perfectly fine.
Is it still buffering? All right, look. So there's this program called AutoCAD, and on AutoCAD, you basically design. It's a designing program like for like houses and things like that. And on there, you know that there's specific measurements that you do for everything, even a toilet. Like even like when you're designing a house, you design the toilet to the T. Every little single diameter of even the screw can matter, right? All right, it must have been that picture. Hey, look, that picture got him upset, huh? They're like, hey, get that off the screen, yo. Get that off the screen. I guess I don't got no. I guess I don't have no. What are those people called that get people out of here? Moderators. Because Dan just been hanging out. Well, he ain't really bothering nobody. He's just talking. Don't block Dan unless he gets crazy. Mod. I don't know. Every live working except this one for me. What is going on? They know where I'm trying to go with this. I think some. I think somebody's hating on me. Peace, Yusuf. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
Numbers are gonna
All right.
go up doing it.
All right. Hey, so I like this one. I like this. I like this. I was like, oh, look at that. That's cute. Ain't that a cool design, y'all? Like, who's thinking like that? Hey, my fault, Alchemist.
Hey, you know what? I think that dome right there is actually much bigger. If you were to dig into the earth, you would see how big it really is.
Oh yeah, man. You see the window down there?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, and somebody work on your greeting. Hey, assalamu alaikum, peace and love, brother. Highest vibrations. Hey, look. So, have you ever heard of the annexation of Texas? Hmm? You ever heard of the annexation of Texas? Hold on.
Remember the Alamo. Remember.
I mean, hey, look. The Moors built the Alamo. I got that. That's on my page. I should have brought it out for this, but the Moors built the Alamo. By the way, y'all, this is Chicago, 1893. Well, there you have it, y'all. There you have it, man. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Is my sound out again? Okay. Peace, natural. Hey, we all feel that way every once in a while. All right, y'all. So here goes Chicago again. Oh man, this is Chicago, y'all. Is there anybody from Chicago? Does this still exist? Facts.
Yeah, Chicago.
Anybody live in Chicago? Does this building still exist? Who's building these? Who is building these? Now, I don't want to say that it's a coincidence, but what's the chances that this lady's name is Moore? On Shan, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna show you what the topic is. Ain't that wild though? Betty Moore. What are the chances? Betty Moore in Chicago talking about the World's Fair, talking about this beautiful building, right? Talking about this Tartarian building. Um, like look, one thing for sure, two things for sure. Everything matters. All the state capitals look like this. This is a capitol building must have because they're not about to pay for no electricity. Tell you that much. They're about to harness all the energy from everybody else. Hey, hit the like and share buttons.
Saw that
All right.
building? That was all like
Yeah,
Roman columns.
exactly. It's always going to be Roman because Rome won. A real fat bass. This we love this book, right? This book right here is fire. This is America's a True Old World, right? Mu discovered. All right, look. According to one of the traditions, a portion of the Maya 40,000 years ago rebelled against the ruling king. All right. So when they rebelled against that ruling king, they decided to leave Mesoamerica, right? And they journeyed through, excuse me, they journeyed through the Gulf of Mexico, and they reached the they reached the Louisiana and Lower Mississippi Valley area. All right, are y'all seeing this? The Mayans, all right, they found graves. All right, a few years ago, some caissons were sunk for bridge piers. Da 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 da. So this is talking about the depth, and this is basically breaking down like the depth of the like the water, the erosion, all these different kind of things, the effect that it takes on how it buries stuff, right? Taking the average amount of solid matter mud that has been, whatever, I can't see the word, passed down the Mississippi River from the Delta and the Gulf Plain, have measuring units. So there goes all the measuring units and everything. From the lower Mississippi, these people spread over much of the portions of North American continent, especially through the Ohio and Mississippi Lake regions. Uh, and then it says they seem to have been the original mound builders. All right. Who are the mound builders? The ancient ones, aka the Washita Murs. All right. The oldest indigenous people, according to, yeah, whatever. But y'all see what I'm saying? This is just going back to once again telling you who's building these things. Right. So I just showed y'all. I just, all right. You know what I'm saying?
The name of the book is America, the True Old World. Somebody asked.
Oh, yeah. I just showed y'all the comparisons. Right. Hey, do I have any mods in here?
I'm a mod. What do you need?
I just showed y'all the comparisons. Look, this is Teotihuacan, right? This is in Mesoamerica. Y'all, this right here is Alexandria, Virginia. Look, man, like it's to the T of like even this right here is this right here. Are y'all are y'all feeling me? Y'all don't see the similarities?
Very
The
similar.
Library of Alexandria. Yes, that's the Library of Alexandria right here. Okay.
No one ever questions why do we have a city called Alexandria. No one ever questions that. But that's because Alexander, the Greek, was here.
Exactly. There is no archaeological evidence left of the Great Library of Alexandria. Old Alexandria is buried deep under today's Alexandria. We don't even know the precision where the museum was located. Not a single stone of the library building has been found. Do you know why not a single stone has been found? Can y'all guess? Can y'all guess why a single stone hasn't been found?
Because Egypt is not the real Egypt. Egypt is
And
in
because
America.
the Library of Alexandria is in Alexandria, Virginia.
Exactly.
This is Alexandria, Virginia. This is the Library of Alexandria. Buried. This is only the top portion of it. The rest is buried under this mound.
Do you guys understand what really happened here?
Do y'all understand what happened? All right. They conquered this land and they're hiding everything. But the thing is, it's right there. We just don't know who it belongs to. We didn't know, right? We're just letting y'all know who it belonged to because they lied, right? Somebody's been lying. We just getting to the bottom of it, right? Hidden in plain sight. There's people in Alexandria right now driving past this as we speak who just think that it's a Masonic building, a Mason lodge. But you know, there's something in here that I look. There's something inside of here. Didn't I tell y'all? I said I'm gonna let y'all know what they hid in the building, right? I told y'all that, right? I'm gonna let y'all know.
A lot of
It's
people don't
deep.
know that the Masons come all the way. They go all the way back to ancient Egypt, right? When George Washington was doing his ritual, he was wearing like a Mason uh, apron, which is like an Egyptian style type of apron. That
Hmm.
should tell everybody. Even the back of the dollar has a pyramid.
Exactly. Exactly, y'all. Even the back of the dollar has a pyramid. Let me see. Let's see. Hey, we're learning, y'all. Hit the hit the like button. I was digging up my world fair book. Hey, look, y'all. If y'all are trying to request to come up, I promise y'all I'm gonna let y'all up. All I want to do is let everybody know what's inside of the Library of Alexandria, and then I'm gonna let y'all up. Is that cool? Is that cool?
It's fine by me. You can let them up after you show us, Rashad. Says the guy that's up on the panel.
Hey, I want to give a hey, shout out to Los. I got this on his live like a year ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but I got this off from him. All right. Hey, so shout out to Benjamin Banneker. Y'all know him, right? The Big Ben, the bell. I mean the clock, Big Ben. He designed it. He's a world renowned genius, right? We all know about him. Type of one in the comments if you know who Benjamin Banneker is.
He's one of us. One of us.
All right, so we're gonna get into it, y'all. This, so we do know that he was amazing. You know, he designed the Big Ben clock, right? But he also designed this. This is D. This is DC. Lex. Lex, you talked about DC. This is DC. Benjamin Banneker designed it. You see the you see what he did. You see what he did, right?
Yeah, and that's crazy.
So
My brother did that, bro.
exactly. I'm gonna show you the book, Ja. I'm gonna show you it after I read. All right. But this is isonomy or isonomy, whatever y'all want to call it. All right. In 1795, Big Ben Bey Emmanuel Mu Ali, aka Benjamin Banneker, laid the foundation for our federal government in New York City. He was a master astrologer, metaphysician, 360-degree Moorish master mason, a humanitarian plus a time clock inventor. All right, this dude's pretty damn special. Let's see. Um, Benjamin Bay was. We don't have to do all that. Da, 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 da. All right, Benjamin Bay was born on March 6th, in which original ancient Alhambra. All right, David just talked about that in this video. Alhambra of Northwest Africa, a Mexum, America. And I need y'all to understand that Africa does not mean that continent. Africa could be any land where it doesn't get cold, because Afri means without cold, and CA means land. So Africa just means a land without cold. So wherever it's not cold can be Africa. All right, come on, y'all, wake up. This shit is elementary, my dear. The capital country, county slash country of the American Republic of the Moorish Empire in this hemisphere. All right, it was Ben Bay who phrased the word God from the Department of Government. All right, namely Government Ordinance Department of Justice Annuit Coeptis. He favors our undertaking, meaning that the federal government permitted the Union States to enslave the Moorish nation and set up its colonies. In God we trust, meaning good government for the people, by the people, in unity with the name of law, truth, freedom, justice, equality, peace, progress, and the pursuit of happiness, the kingdom of God on earth. Alhamdulillah, all praise due to Allah, ruler of the universe. Bear in mind that this word God definitely does not imply the creator of the cosmos, for it has proved itself as what it implies. It is a basic reason for why our federal government cannot have anything to do with religion. All right, it's a different God that you praise under this system. It's not the God that you know. All right, but listen. The people had declined to an all-time low morally, or as a result of ignorance, war, bloodshed, and destruction while under the old Muhammad priesthood of dictatorship. So Big Ben Bey had no alternative than to release the phrase God as a symbol of spirituality in order to solve the crucial problem of crime among the people by way of instilled fear of mystery doctrine in order for the people to discipline themselves. All right. Listen, we're gonna move over. All right. Bay not only designed Washington D.C., but he perfected the science of federal government system that goes along with Washington D.C. Washington D.C. is laid out. Da 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 da. That's what I'm showing y'all back right here. Okay, that's what I'm showing y'all in the back. Y'all see how I set this up for y'all? Y'all see what I did? Hit the like button, y'all. Come on, man. I set this up for us to learn today. Do you understand? All right.
Dropping dope gems.
I appreciate it, sir. But he perfected the science of the federal government system that goes along with Washington, D.C. It's laid out four square, just like the New Jerusalem in Revelations, and is made to be a scale prototype of the New Jerusalem based on the code of mathematics scaling from 0 to 9, zodiac of the number 12 in geometry. Uh, Ben Bay, the master clock maker, made it like a giant astronomical clock. Thus, it is symbolic of a giant clock of destiny. All right. The aforementioned facts can be seen in the layout of Washington, D.C. itself. The Moorish flag has a star in the center of the square, red field. Washington, D.C. has a star in the center of its square parameter or perimeter. Thus, Washington, D.C. is like a giant Moorish flag. Y'all see that star right there? That's a star. All right.
Yeah, it looks like the flag, like the the red
Yeah.
flag with the green thing. Yep.
Yes, sir. All right. It also has the competence square showing the geometric aspects of the Moorish science, otherwise known as Masonry. This is the cover page of a book called America's Oldest Secret: The Talisman of the United States. Subtitle: The Mysterious Street Lines of Washington, D.C. That's a whole entire book. They made a whole entire book based on the street lines that Benjamin Banneker designed. All right, they made a whole book. That's how detailed he was about streets, just the street lines. That's how much of a genius he was that they had to make a book about it. All right, but I told y'all, where's the hey, where's the Library of Congress, y'all?
Alexandria, Virginia.
Oh yeah, this is the book. This is the book, y'all. It's full of gems. All right, field trip. Who coming? Hey, look. So what did I say, y'all? Hold on. Damn, I got excited again and I lost my page. I keep doing that. Y'all gotta tell me to chill. All right, that's the Library of Alexandria, right? But it's also I told y'all that it was George Washington's. This is George Washington's National Memorial Museum in Alexandria, Virginia. Okay, right? Now you want to know what's inside of that. This is what's inside of there. The following photos were taken inside of George Washington's National Memorial Museum in Alexandria, Virginia. Now, what did George Washington say? If we could agree to take the turbans and fezzes off the Moors' heads,
I'll be damned. He did it.
he did it. If we could agree to take the turbans,
You know what? Let me get a screenshot of that, please. Can you make it square or rectangle? And I'll get a screenshot of that. Cool. Got it. Thanks.
all right, y'all. So the late great honorable Benjamin Banneker Bay Fez is sitting dormant in the Library of Alexandria. You heard it here first, y'all.
Boom. That's all I can say.
You hear me?
Boom. Well,
That means his body's probably in there too.
you just
Hold
threw
on,
a
y'all. Give me 1 second.
you just threw a massive gem. Y'all need to continuously tap the screen for that one.
Mm-hmm. That was a heavy gem, guys. Tap the screen. Share the live. Let's get this word out there. Late night gems with Rashad
What?
Bond.
So it says live access needed to go live on video as a guest. You can go live on audio. So I guess I can't show any pictures now. I don't know what the hell that's about. But you was talking about the cotton earlier. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to add this because he was like, yeah, we had shirts and everything else over here, and people
Oh,
need
that
to
was David.
understand. Yeah, people need to understand how big of a deal cotton was when they colonized this place and got a hold of it. And this is from James Hammond. This is right before the Civil War, and he was a plantation owner, and I think he was like a senator too, or a congressman or something. But anyway, this is his quote, his phrase and quote, and he's famous for this. So a lot of Southerners know this phrase. But in quote, he says, "Without firing a pew pew, y'all know what I mean. Without drawing the sword, should they make war on us, we could bring the whole world to our feet. What would happen if no cotton was furnished for 3 years? I will not stop to depict what everyone can imagine, but this is certain. England would topple headlong and carry the whole civilized world with her. Save the South. No, you dare not make war on cotton. No power on earth dares to make war upon it. Cotton is king."
Right.
End quote.
It was known as white gold. You know,
Uh huh.
that was flourishing currency of the day at that time.
They made so much money off of cotton, you can't even count it till today. I'm talking about old, old, old money. They were making, I believe, trillions of dollars in cotton back in the 1700s. So you know how much money that is today?
Hey, and let me tell you something, guys. Cotton is really from America. We spread that out throughout the rest of the world, right? When you go to Africa, what do they call you? Akata, which means
Mm-hmm.
cotton picker. Why would they try to call you something so derogatory? Because we brought them clothing. Those guys were walking around bucket naked. They didn't know what to do. And this is the truth. I'm not even trying to lie. I'm just telling you guys
Not
what
a,
happened. Cotton is from
Mm-hmm. They talking
America.
about they brought us blankets. They didn't have cotton.
Mhm.
Think about it.
dang man, I hate when it does this.
And,
Sheesh.
and it might
Hey,
seem
this
ridiculous.
right here. Hold on, y'all. This is the ancient mystics. I just want to. This real quick is just letting you know that the secret worships always been known as the mysteries, the mystery sciences, and religious philosophies, and the foundations, and they're all basically are just saying that it started here. It didn't start in Egypt. Y'all see right there, it did not originate in Egypt, but in ancient Atlantis. That's what it says. It's cut off, but it says in ancient Atlantis, and from thence to Egypt.
Right. So here is the original Egypt anyway.
Exactly.
Man, I don't even know how I could even follow up though. Your gym was so damn big, but hell yeah. They took the sandals off our feet. That's all you can say.
Dude was even showing
We
you the
wearing
feathers
J's
that he
now.
took off.
We wearing everybody got some J's now. Some J's or some
Hey,
forces.
and
I
they
got a
did us
pair of
dirty,
forces
man.
and a pair of
Hey,
bronze.
hey, you think that they traveled with horse and buggy back in the day?
Man, they had I seen some old scooters look like it came out of the 1800 Tartaria time or something crazy.
Man, let me tell you, man, they had some shit back then. They even flew from one end of the country to the other in air balloons.
Oh yeah, I seen those the sky ships, airships. I think that's what they were called, airships.
When you look up when was airships invented, it's going to tell you it was patented in 18, I don't know, 97, wherever it's going to tell you. But patent does not mean invented.
Exactly.
If we would agree
They
to
like,
take the pheasants and turbans off the Moors' heads uh, and remove the sandals from their feet, and enforce it with severe punishments, and also swear a oath, uh,
A blood oath.
to religion, yeah, blood oath to religiously and faithfully not allow anyone to teach the Moorish children whom they really are or who their forefathers were, and only allow the Moorish children to believe that they were truly Negroes, black people, and coloreds. George Washington stated that 200 years from now, the Moorish people would not know their nationality nor the national name of their forefathers. Also, they would not know which land or ancestors that they descended from, right? And then I just
Mm-hmm.
showed y'all inside of the Library of Alexandria is the fezzes of the Moors, all the Moors that
Mm-hmm.
created the government that had us in a position where we could operate. Their fezzes were removed and hidden in the Library of Alexandria, which is in Alexandria, Virginia. And the reason why, when you look up and you can't find, um, they say that you can't find any stones of that the Library of Alexandria existed, is because they got you looking over there when it's really in America, because America is the old world.
Right, and
Where
the
I'm,
Moors
where I'm from,
descended
we
from the
call it the
Americans.
Kansas City Shuffle.
The
That's what
Moors
we call it,
descended
the
from the
Kansas City Shuffle.
yes, the okie doke.
Yeah,
They hit everybody with the okie
yeah,
doke. The
Uh-huh.
whole
they got
world.
you with the good
It's the
the
Kansas City
good
Shuffle.
Yeah,
yeah,
the
there you
whole
go.
world is guys. The whole entire
You make
world.
them look left and you go right. Hit them with the
Yeah,
crossover.
yeah, the okie doke.
Good AI. Uh-huh. The okie doke.
Look that way,
The
guys.
oopty
Look
wop.
towards Africa. Yeah. But
Exactly. All right,
listen,
so look.
oh yeah, go ahead.
No, keep going, keep talking. I'm just saying
Yeah,
something
I
else.
was gonna say the Greeks, right? It's written that they learned everything. They got everything that they know from Egypt, right? We know that Egypt is not originally in Africa that we know. Egypt is in the Americas. Alexander the Greek was here in the Americas. I have the documents, the video to show you guys, if you guys have any questions about it. But that's what's going on here. They're trying to hit you with everyone's African, everyone's from Africa. Meanwhile, they're here in your land of milk and honey, stealing your shit. Understand what's going on?
Show it. Show what?
I'm losing signal.
Sh- Show what, Alchemist? Yeah, you got bad signal, Rob.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop.
Damn, I'm
I'm in a
slowly
bad
forgetting
area.
what your old name was too now. Damn,
Tamerican.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, hell yeah, peace, peace.
All right, peace, man. Hey, David.
You?
So, hey, so that article that you read is important. All right, enfranchise is to grant someone the status or privilege of citizenship or to admit to membership in a town. All right,
Which
but
article are you
present
talking about?
disenfranchised the Negro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll read that next if you want.
All right, just all right. When we just all right, y'all listening? Hey, leave one in the comment here with me. Leave one in the comment if y'all still rocking with me. Y'all, if we still on the right track and y'all still digging, you know, y'all get it. Where we going? We still on the right track? Y'all fucking with it? All right. Etymology is important, y'all. All right. So I got David. He's gonna bring up an article. So we already. Hey, look. What I came here for initially, we did that. I wanted to let y'all know where the Library of Alexandria was. I wanted to let y'all know what was hiding in there, right? And I wanted to let y'all know that they know who built all this stuff. Hey, press leave a one if y'all feel like we accomplished all that. We did that. Leave a one. Hey, obviously I'm getting y'all to leave ones and stuff because activity in the comments, you know, is a good thing. But we know Benjamin Banneker Bay, his head is in the Library of Alexandria, along with a bunch of other Moors, right? On behalf of George Washington, because that's what he stated he wanted to happen, right? We know that the Library of Alexandria is not wherever they said it was. It's in Alexandria, Virginia. Hey, Yusuf, I'm gonna let you up. All right. I appreciate it, pretty kitty. All right, look, y'all. Enfranchise. All right. Early 15th century. Grant someone the status or privilege of citizenship. Dodge the hijack. Citizenship is slavery. All right, that's to be a subject. But anyway, admit to membership in a town. Fair enough. All right, but it comes from French, enfranchise, or present participle, stem of enfranchir, to set or make free, grant a franchise to. All right, y'all hear what I said? To set or make free. We got it. To enfranchise is to make free. All right. Can we all agree on that? That enfranchise is to make free. All right. So enfranchisement is to make free. So to disenfranchise, rightfully so, right? If enfranchisement is to make free, then disenfranchisement, rightfully so, would be to do what?
To enslave.
To make a slave out of somebody.
Right.
To
Let me.
disenfranchise somebody is to make them not free, right? I'm not making this up. These are definitions. We're just reading together, right? All
Mhm.
we're doing is reading together. You understand me?
Facts. So, before this current government that we have in play, it used to be a free enterprise government, which means like you can make as much money as you want. You're not going to be taxed. You can go fishing. You don't need a license. You are free. It's not necessary for any government to dig their hand in your pockets because what was yours was yours. Free enterprise government. You can put me on the big
Exactly.
screen.
All right. Everybody get your screenshots. Get your screenshots.
Okay.
Damn.
No, it's okay. It's all right. It's a little cut out, but I can deal with it. So this is the article, right? It's from the Choctaw Advocate, right? So this says the Negro race has billions in the U.S. Kansas City, Missouri. Disenfranchise the Negro. There's that word, disenfranchise. Disenfranchise the Negro and send him back to Africa. Absurd. Impossible. All right, anyways, let me continue. All right, cool, cool, cool. You guys can hear me. All right. So this is from the Choctaw Advocate. All right. It says Kansas City, Missouri, disenfranchise the Negro and send him back to Africa. Absurd. Impossible. More than $1 billion worth of the United States real estate, which he owns in his own name in the United States, is not easily to be taken from him. Besides, the Negro is not an African. He's an American. African is simply a misnomer. Why try to send him back to a country which is not his own? I want to show you guys something else. Just give me 1 second.
Hey, but so y'all heard it. Y'all heard how it started, right? It's imperative that y'all heard the beginning, the absolute beginning. Disenfranchise the Negro, right?
All right, hang on a second, guys.
But y'all heard that part, the beginning. Disenfranchise the Negro and send them back to Africa. Absurd.
Impossible, right? All right, so I want to read this, right? So that article explained one of two. I mean, it explained more than two things, but I'm going to show you. It shows that the Negroes are not African, right? That's number one, and it showed that the Negroes possessed billions in the U.S. Now, in today's term, that would be quadrillions. Quadrillions. So I'm going to show you guys something. All right, it says Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and the Canaanites. Yo, Rashad, you need to get your screenshot of this because last time you said send it to me, but I think you can just screenshot it right now and you have it nice and clear in your files. Can you hear me?
I got it.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
That is preposterous.
Yeah, so guys, we are not African. A lot of people try to put us in the pot. You're from Africa. How the hell are we going to be from Africa when we had our own government, free enterprise? How is that possible? We clothe the world. We have all these inventions. The traffic light, for God's sakes, is in Russia, is in Australia, is in Africa, and we invented it. How in the world are we going to be from Africa when we provided the world all these comforts? That is all.
Uh, talk that shit. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Hey, look, disenfranchised. The status or privilege of you see enfranchised at the bottom. So as a reminder, look, the status or privilege of citizenship. Da da da. We remember, right? Enfranchised is to make someone free. All right. To deprive of civil or electoral privileges. You know what a civil privilege is? Freedom. All right.
Yo, I'm gonna drop
Free.
down, but yo, your live has been fire, bro. All right.
Oh yeah. Hey, peace, man. It is getting kind of late.
Yeah. All right. Peace.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for. Oh, he was blocking out the beautiful lady anyway. You see right here? He was blocking her out. Good riddance. All right, but look. So, enfranchise means to make free. Dis, you know what I'm saying? He was blocking her out. Disenfranchise means to do the opposite. Because as you can see right here, dis, word forming element of Latin origin, meaning lack of. Not. As in dishonest, right? That's one of the ideas. All right, but opposite of, do the opposite of, right? As in to disallow or apart away. So if it's the opposite of, and we know enfranchise means to make free, so disenfranchise means to make a slave out of, right? So if they're talking about disenfranchise the Negro and send them back to Africa, so they're saying let's take these free people in America, make them slaves, and send them somewhere else, right? Just saying some. So when we're breaking this stuff down, people that are listening will tell us it's semantics that we're playing. But it's not. Like, it sounds like it, but I have to break it down like that for y'all because they played semantics on us as a people, as a collective. And I have to break it down that way so we all can get it, that they played semantics on us. But we just have to know the semantics in order to break out of it. But I'm not trying to play with y'all. I'm just trying to let y'all know that they played with us all together. All together now? All together now. All right, look. I feel like, man, there's so much we can go over. But, you know, maybe we should stop here. Let me get back to my original. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying. We've been on here for a little bit. We broke. Hey, look, I'm going live. I think like this time frame of the night might work best for me. So I might start doing it like this time. I done organized some stuff. I think it's time. I got some gems to drop for y'all. But all right. Hey, peace and love. I really appreciate y'all for coming out. We got to the bottom of these lies. Thanks y'all for working with me, being active in the comments. Benjamin Banneker, Skull, his fez is in the Library of Alexandria. Unfortunately, George Washington got what he asked for. But it's time for us to wake up, uplift all of humanity. We broke down the fez. We know that the fez and the turbans being taken off our head didn't just mean taking a fashion away from us. It didn't just mean taking away the esoteric protection. It also meant defeating the matriarch, all right? We broke down how the fez represents the matriarch, right? We're getting back to the nature of things, to the nature of things, right? What we're gonna do next time is I want to be able to get into maybe hair. You know, we're always gonna talk about America being the old world. Mesoamerica is big. Excuse me. So yeah, I feel like we covered a lot. Man, I couldn't ask for anything more. Somebody's been lying. All right, yo, somebody's been lying. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, one live at a time. All right. Peace and love, y'all.